But I let them know, don't you ever spend no money off my card. That's stealing without my permission.
Close your eyes and let your feels go. Now you're getting real close. Baby, I am on the way. Feels like I just sprung up in the springtime.
Hey babes, what is up? Top of the morning over here. So top of the morning to you if it's morning or whenever you see this video. Hey babe, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, get to know me, hang out with your girl, and just welcome to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and welcome you over here to the other side. To those who have been rocking with me, you know how I feel about you. Thank you, boo. I love you guys. I hope y'all doing well. And we just gonna push through anything. We're gonna push through, we're gonna move forward. So I just pulled up in my yard. I dropped Bay off at work a while ago. And so I just pulled up in the yard and I thought this would be a good time to go ahead and do my daily vlog. So y'all see my little ponytail? Me and this hair about to fight. Me and this hair is about to fight. The edges, of course, are laid and slayed. I was trying something over here, I don't know. But I dyed my hair black, most of it, last night. And I left like this little, I don't know if y'all can see it, because it is light outside. Let me see if I can get in the sun. But anyway, it's brown right here. I left like a little skunk on the back, and it really interfered with my ponytail. My curly hair is popping out, so that's something I have definitely got to fix today. I did it so many times last night. Like, the braid was just not giving. The braid looks good. It's just this top part for me. So, today is Monday. So, we're starting off on a hot, brand new week. It hasn't really been much going on, you guys. I have not been to the doctor yet. My appointment is August 30th. My very first appointment, my very first ultrasound, all of that is August 30th. So I'm ready to see actually how far along I am, to make sure everything is good with me and baby Savage. Something that happened last night, though, that was a little different, was I started spotting. Well, actually, I noticed I was feeling a little weird downstairs. Yesterday I was feeling a little cramping. I was just kind of feeling like a period was coming. When I went to the bathroom, I did find out that I had a little bit of spotting, and immediately I was kind of thrown off by that. I felt some type of way, like what's going on, because this is my third pregnancy, but I never spotted before with my other two kids. So I'm feeling like, what is going on? I'm not even as stressed as I have been. So I'm just trying to take into account that I'm older. Like, I haven't had a baby in 9 years. So my body is probably going to be a little bit different. The fact that I still have this expired birth control, because that's a whole nother thing. But the fact that that still remains could be another reason why they may be spotting this time. I don't know. So y'all help me out with that. If you experience spotting in your pregnancy before, now, or whatever, comment down below and let me know, like, what has the doctor said? What have you learned? Any information about why this may be going on? Now, I do know that it is normal. I have heard some ladies say that they had a regular period the whole pregnancy. I've heard other women say they had spotting in the beginning. I am quite comfortable to say I am definitely over 2 months, but not 3 months. So I feel like I'm at the end of my first trimester, and if there was any spotting, it should have occurred maybe the first couple weeks. Like the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. Yeah, comment down below if this is something that you experience, and just kind of give me some information on that, because everybody's pregnancy is different, I know. But I don't know. It would just make me feel a little bit better if I knew as much as I knew. Like, oh, it could be this, it could be that. I don't want to run myself crazy, but what'd you find out, sis? What did you find out? But it's not a lot. It's not heavy, so I don't feel like I need to go to the emergency room or get too crazy about it. I just feel like I need to relax. I've been up on a lot of pressure lately, not just, life and finances, duh, but as far as me just trying, in my mind, I've been in my head a lot thinking, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be 50 like by the time this baby graduates. I'm starting all over. Am I really gonna be with my husband for a lifetime? I mean, we're together, we're doing just as good as anybody else, so it's not like I have any big worries. But you know, anytime you are married, I just feel like there's always a 50-50 chance of anything working. You never know. We know the end of nothing. We just have to see it through. So when you get in so deep with so many kids in a relationship and that relationship doesn't work, now you stuck here with all these children. So I mean, I'm not concerned, but I guess I am at an age where things like that are sending alerts, like, hey. So that's just, like I said, I've been in my head with a lot of thoughts. I need to positive up, okay? I need to get some positive thoughts going on, but I don't know. I just been on that type of ish, like ready to go back to work, ready to get done with school. I feel like I'm just kind of rushing everything. My alarm went off, but it's definitely causing a lot of anxiety, I must say. So yeah, I'm sorry about this light. Like, it seems like I can never get the light how I want it here in the car, but it's early in the morning. It's not even 8:30 yet. Yeah, I just don't know. I need to get in a good headspace, and that's one reason why it's good for me to come on here and talk to you guys and kind of vent that out. I really don't think that a lot of people that I know in my life personally watch my channel. So it's kind of like, not that I don't remind repeating anything I've said, but it's just like, when you know that you don't have to worry about the people that you know judging you, the people that know you so close judging you, you can kind of just be free, to kind of vent. And so this is like my safe place, even though it is for the world. It is my safe place. It is where I'm going to come and vent my truths. So yeah. And like I said, it's a lot of anxiety. It's more of what it is that's causing the stress. But I feel fine. I mean, I'm short breath. Can y'all hear me? I'm really short breath. Oh, y'all, so I am super excited because if you never ever knew, well, my black ass lips, like, I was a smoker. Gang, hard ass smoker every day. I've smoked cigarettes, blacks, flowers. So yeah. But and even up into the pregnancy, when I found I was pregnant, I was smoking blacks because smoking is a hard habit to break, and I have smoked since I graduated school. Sad to say. Y'all, if you are watching this and you are a young lady or young man, do not smoke, okay? Do not smoke tobacco products, period. Do not vape. Stay away from the flowers if you don't feel pressured to do that. It is what it is. It's legal. It's okay if that's what you like to do, if it's your thing, but don't feel pressured to smoke anything, because I am definitely realizing my short wind. But anyway, let me get to the point. The point of the matter is, I think today is the 15th. I have not smoked a tobacco product. I said tobacco product. I have not smoked since August 8th. Since August 8th, I have not smoked. As far as how I've been feeling, I've been feeling fine. I think day one was easy. I did smoke August 8th because that was the day I decided to quit. But the 9th, I didn't feel any type of way. I felt proud of myself. I felt like, oh, this is nothing. I got it in the bag. Day 2 was more of, okay, I got it. I was pushing through. I thought about a black, and I kept saying, well, I'm not going to try to take it a day at a time. It got to a point by day 3 where I was feeling like I need to take it a moment at a time. I was kind of feeling like I could fall back. But it hasn't been very hard. It hasn't been like, ooh, having jitters or sweats or withdrawals or anything drastic like that. And I'm surprised, for me to have smoked as long as I have, I'm surprised I'm not, what they call fiending. I feel good, and I think I had a made up mind when I decided to quit that it was what it was. I wasn't going to bring no baggage, no doubts, second thoughts about it. There has been situations, because I used to be the type of person, if hit the fan, I'm like, give me a black. Where's the black? I need something right now to bring me to. So I've had a few, because I'm a very high, intense, emotional being, okay? I get upset quick. I get loud quick. I may be a little bit over dramatic about situations when people like, girl, Yeah, okay, don't play with me. That's me. When you get me there, and it don't take long, but I don't stay there a long time. I don't hold an attitude for days. I don't hold an attitude for hours. There with it, right there, direct to the point. Whatever the situation is, we're gonna handle it, talk about it. I'm gonna get mad about it right now, and probably maybe 2 hours later, I'm good. That moment. So I guess you could say, well, other people can be mad for weeks, honey. I don't give you weeks of madness in 10 minutes. I can't think of what it was, but my kids did the other day. Oh, they went in the store and took my card, and I let them go, and I told them what to get. And these chitlins went in there and got extra stuff. First of all, my son got nothing I told him to get. Everything I asked him to get, he got the opposite. And my daughter went in there and got school supplies. Technically, that's not even the school supplies you're supposed to got. You don't want to got some markers to color, a notebook. We got 1,000 notebooks around this house. But the fact that they went in there and spent my money and they had my permission, I was hot, boy. I'm about to go take a drive because y'all got me ready to blow up. It is a pandemic. It is inflation. I am not working stably right now. But I know they're used to, I mean, not that we've ever really had a lot of money, but they are kind of used to getting the small things that they want. So now that we're getting to the point of me going back to work, the struggle has been real because we're trying to get back to school clothes and all this extra and other. So I'm just like, honey, that had me hot. I wanted the black right then. But I gathered myself. I did sit in the car about 5 minutes, listen to some music, because music is another thing that brings me back to balance, to be honest. So I got myself together. I never left the yard. I went back in the house. I apologize for blanking on them because I did blank. But I let them know, don't you ever spend no money off my card. That's stealing without my permission. And, you know, all this other stuff about what they thought. Honey, I'm going to need you to know. But like I said, all of that, just going back to the blacks, I didn't grab a black. I pushed through that test. I feel like there will be other days where I'm tested. But as of right now, what is this, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7 days tobacco free. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. I feel like I can change my whole life at this point. If I could stop smoking, I could stop doing anything. It was my biggest challenge, and I'm succeeding. And I'm not even going to look at it as a challenge. One thing I could tell you, if you're trying to stop smoking, the best mindset to keep and remember and have is that don't look at it as, oh, I'm not smoking anymore, or I'm going to quit smoking. Look at it as, this is normal for me not to smoke. I think before, when I tried to stop smoking, it was just like, okay, girl, we not smoking. It was so much thought on the not smoking instead of it just being thought on, I don't need to smoke. This is normal not to smoke. I look good when I'm not smoking. It's just a different mindset that comes with it. So I'm going to just leave it right there. Comment down below if it's anything that you have recently stopped, anything that you're battling with now. We're going to talk about it. I'm saying like we're going to meet for brunch or dinner, but yeah, we're going to definitely get in the comments, and I'm going to talk about these things, and we're going to, you know, push each other, encourage each other to be the best versions of ourselves, honey. That's all we're here to do. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'm going to have more information coming about Baby Savage. If y'all want to hear some more videos about not smoking, if y'all want me to continue letting y'all know how that's going, if you need some encouraging words, I got you on that too. And other than that, I'm getting ready to go in this house and wake these kids up so we can get our day started. All right, so I will talk to you guys until the next one. I love you. Peace.